Hello, my name is Nadeem Zahid, and I am a high energy, technology savvy, marketing, product management, and alliances leader with backgrounds such as cloud, observability, including application network observability, networking, network security, data center, and service provider space. I am basically a product person. I've done some services, and I've done both hardware and software and SaaS, as well as other type of virtualized products. So to know a little bit more about me, I think before I do that, let me go over some of the highlights from my memory, because I am not reading a script, what value I can bring to your organization, to you, and see if there is a fit, if I'm the right person for the job. And then I'll talk about a little bit about myself and what I think I'm good at. So why don't I go over marketing first? Because that's relatively easy for me. So marketing area I have done either as a hybrid function in some of the large companies where I drove product management and marketing and product marketing as well, or as a standalone function where I drove global marketing organization in more smaller companies and startups. In those companies, I have built marketing organizations from scratch within 3 to 5% of the revenue budgets, usually under very frugal circumstances, very tight ship. And I have delivered pretty successfully on my operations plan with about 90% plus accuracy. So I'm really proud of that. Depends on which areas the company is focusing on. I have driven demand and brand side both. So what I call different pillars of marketing organization, I have built those in different order, such as demand generation, lead generation, corporate and brand marketing, product, technical, and solution marketing, and some of the other areas as well. So within that structure, I have done pretty much all of it, including having a multi-gen lead generation strategy to bring new business to the company, partnering with sales and business development, owning a share of that at 3 to 5x of the numbers, with double, triple digits. So specifically, I've grown companies in about 10 to 50 million range at 40% year over year, and between 50 to about 500, 600 million at about 20% year over year. And I've successfully used strategies such as field events, trade shows, webinars, thought leadership, content syndication, ABM, all of it in a hybrid fashion to bring new business to the company and helping then inside and outside sales to convert it, how to sell, where to sell strategies, and helping them win, basically. I'm very good at customer engagement and customer relationship management as well. So sales likes to bring me into meetings to build credibility and to have communication about products and roadmaps and things like that. I'm also good at competitive differentiation and hitting the competition so that customer is educated in their purchase decisions, in their buyer journey, and that way I help sales a lot. I have done a lot of content. I'm really, really good at content. So I'm known for removing content starvation syndrome from the companies, where usually sales complains about sales collateral and other things. I have built websites and hosted content on website internal libraries. I'm really fast at building content, and I've effectively used my team to generate a lot of value-added content for strategic and technical buyers at all levels within target customer personas. I have done a lot of AR and PR, so engaged with leading analyst companies, Gartners, others, have gotten companies into Gartner Research's Magic Quadrants and things like that, into leadership positions. I have worked extensively inside and outside PR organizations to a lot of PR work, article placements, publications, press releases, and as well as SEO, social media, for organic ranking and customer influence in terms of digital marketing, etc. And then I have done a lot of brand strategy as well, in terms of usually for smaller companies, brand is an afterthought. How to grow the brand and how to drive brand positioning and brand differentiation, especially in terms of strategic outcomes such as exit strategy for investors and things like that. In larger companies, I have been part of usually a larger marketing organization, or have driven myself product management and marketing as a hybrid role, where usually you own a piece of a bigger picture. And I have operated in that model as well, where I've owned a specific area such as product marketing piece of the marketing organization. So that's a little bit about my background on marketing side. I have managed FTEs, contractors, outside agencies. Pretty much I tailor-made based on the company budgets and priorities, structure, working with the CEOs or the CMO or whoever I report to, that works best for them, and I'm able to drive marketing organization for the best ROI. I'm very metrics driven. I keep an eye on everything, and I know how to measure everything within marketing in terms of measuring our success and return on the dollars. I'm very organized, very structured. I build teams on strengths rather than gaps, and I expect higher outputs from my team. Manage virtual and local teams as well, and used different strategies in terms of whatever the company needs are. So in terms of marketing, as I said, I have top line impact. I make companies look much bigger than they are, influence customers, help retaining the customers, grow new customers and new business, and as at the same time help the executive team for their corporate strategy and wherever they are leading the company. On the product management side, as I said, the technology, the domain knowledge matters a lot. So I have all of that. I have built a lot of products that are successfully deployed around the world, and a pretty good understanding of product management discipline. It doesn't matter what kind of product. I can pretty much jump into it, learn the technology, and do it. The product management usually starts with a very structured approach, and many smaller companies usually that's what I step into to build to bring structure and organization to an NPI process. Working collaboratively with a very engineering-driven company or a CT office, and bring the customer into it and a more structured organization, predictability to the productization process, as well as scaling the products in terms of customer experience, deployment, and making products successful, turning them around by fixing a lot of problems from supply chain to cost reduction to price positioning to make products profitable, where a lot of these companies struggle. They have great products, but they are not really making revenue out of it. So bring the business thinking to the products, bring the PLC process and structure to the product, internal productization process, work effectively with customers, build roadmaps and evolution, think long-term, do very solid comparative analysis and gaps where we can be successful in new vertical markets. I have, managed P&Ls up to, 300, 400 million, as much as small as, 10 million, 20 million range. I have grown 100 new logos in a year. I have carved out 20% new market share in a new vertical. So I have done pretty successful products. And having this hybrid role of marketing, knowing the marketing products both, and GTM, because great products do not sell themselves. And if the world doesn't know they exist, that's the thing at the start of the book I have written, which sells on Amazon on product management and marketing. So it helps me a lot knowing both sides of the world and knowing the sales enablement, go-to-market routes. I've built very successful on the alliances side. Switching gears to the alliances side, I've built very successful alliances and technology programs bottom up with up to 100 million to 400 million OEM and resell revenue, working with ecosystem and channel partners and joint ventures. So been there and done that as well. I so basically I'm a pretty versatile person. I can fit into a variety of roles, but I would like to have a focus, and it depends on what requirements you think I might be fitting into. On my educational background side, I have a double E in an MS in technology management from Boston University, and a certificate from MIT, and Cisco certified network expert. I have authored a book, several articles, publications, etc., blogs. I been married for 23 years, father of 3 amazing kids. On my personal side, I spend a lot of time in a lot of healthy activities, including flying airplanes, boating, skiing, golfing. I have a creative side of me where I paint, I write poetry, other type of things as well. At this point in my career, I'm looking for a stable company that, if it is a startup, should have a very clear exit strategies and good space. If it is an established public company, that's even better. And for a great, positive, fun culture and a great boss to work for. Those are the 3 most important things for me. Again, if I can add any value to your business, I'm all for it, charged up, looking for my next challenge. And here I am, happy to talk to you anytime. Give me a call. Thank you very much for your time.